Knights of Guinevere. We just saw the pilot episode. I have no words. I have so many words. She's hiding. This is Brenda. She had me think about that show in a way I hadn't thought of it before. When I had first seen it, I thought, wow, this is great animation. And something was off about it. It's a psychological horror, no doubt. And it has some interesting commentary. The design of the characters, pretty representative. Did you feel represented in that show, babe? Shoutouts to characters who are brown and weird looking and creepy-ish in a beautiful way. Creepy is probably not the right word there. Cut that out in editing. And another angle that she helped me see that I didn't really see the first time around was there were elements of, I don't know the word to use, gender on the spectrum. There were elements of that where it's like the characters.
Yeah, because Frankie's butch. Looking at you, not the fake audience.
Yeah, so Frankie, when I first saw her character, I didn't think much of her. I just thought, here's another character. I didn't really think that this is a character that could be struggling with identity and how her character design could play on that. Oftentimes, artists leave a lot for interpretation, and that was something that kind of went over my head until I saw it with Brenda, and she was like, hey. And then it made me think about things in a different way. Do you remember exactly what you said?
I just called Andy the skinny one because I forgot. And then I noticed how she... No, I don't want to talk. This is recorded. Fine, I won't be a B word. I noticed how Frankie was smarter than her, but then Andy didn't, encourage it and said she just acted like she came up with the idea on her own. There, that's it. That's all you're getting from me.
Right. So, Andrea and Frankie, they're roommates. And I was assuming that Andrea was, the main focus of the show. And it's really not. It's kind of Frankie. Frankie's kind of the main character. Well, as much of a main character as anyone is nowadays, the idea of a main character has been played with by so many artists that it's kind of lost its meaning in a way. It's not the same main character like Superman is the main character of a show. And now she's like, I don't know if you can see, she's like, underneath, you little slithery. Did you have something you want to say? Is there a reason you're poking me?
No, I forgot we were on camera. Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm laying down. Don't. I want privacy.
So it's a really good show. Watch it, form your own opinions, and hype it up because the pilot episode was released 4 months ago, and although it's probably likely that they're gonna make more episodes, it's worth a watch and put up those views and hype it up because there is some really interesting commentary there. That is kind of subtle. So maybe, I don't know, try showing it to your parents if they need a little bit of a dose of reality that we're living in, because Lord knows things have changed since the times of our parents. So that's pretty much it. I wish I had more to say, and honestly I do. So let me just keep on saying. So the point Brenda makes is an interesting one. Frankie is smarter than Andrea. And then I had said, well, if Frankie wanted, it's on Frankie that she doesn't have a better job. That's what I said, right? Right? That's what I said.
I think I see my messy apartment.
Oh. And then I thought, well, her character design, she's not a skinny. Oh, I cuss YouTube. A skinny bee? I don't know. Yeah. I hate having to censor myself because of YouTube. Yeah, Frankie is not skinny. She's not thin. Her character design is stocky, or as Brenda says, butch.
Well, that's not her design. Oh, babe.
For anyone who's seen Has Been Hotel, that little cockroach demon, who her one eye gets really big when she's in front of the camera. That's Brenda right now. And so yeah, I know that our own, what's it called, when we don't like ourselves in the mirror, our personal identity, our sense of self, which is tied to our weight and the way we look. I mean, that does play a role in how we feel about ourselves. And if we don't feel good about ourselves, then we're probably not going to be the most ambitious. We probably don't feel like we deserve to have good jobs. And her character is very much a character who wants to have a good job and probably doesn't feel the greatest about herself because she doesn't feel like she's smarter, even though she is. So shout outs to Frankie. I'm really interested and hopeful for her character because she just took a plunge, man. She went against the hand that feeds her. She bit that shit. And now she's on a whole new adventure. And yeah, there's blood and there's a whole bunch of nasty stuff in that show. And if you can just like appreciate it for the symbolism that it is, while also admitting that it's gross, then I just think Knights of Guinevere has a chance to be something really special, really great. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
Bye, camera.
All right, I'm gonna boop out now. All right.